Urban League of Middle Tennessee is urging Mayor John Cooper to use the federal money from the CARESSE Act to help Nashville's Black community, specifically for African Americans directly impacted by the pandemic. Call for Action problem solver CARESSE JACKMAN spoke with the nonprofit's president and CEO about why these funds are needed specifically for African Americans directly impacted.
Education, economic, and health disparities are all things Clifton Harris, the president and CEO of the Urban League of Middle Tennessee, says affects the Black community all across the country. And Nashville is not immune to that either. It's why he's pushing for Mayor John Cooper to use a portion of the federal CARES Act funds in order to help lift Nashville's Black community up. Harris says the African-American population makes up around 27% of Nashville-Davidson County's population. The Urban League wants the mayor to set aside 27% of the $121 million that Nashville received from the CARES Act to help the African-American community. That's about $32 million. Harris says the request, if granted, would be distributed to organizations within the Black community to address education, economic development, workforce development, and ensure Black businesses have access to capital and loans so they can build their capacity in a global market. Harris says it's long overdue.
We already know that our kids are not graduating at the rates that we need them to, and those that are graduating go on to post-secondary education behind and have to take remedial courses in order to catch up. And if they don't catch up within a certain amount of time, typically, they end up falling out of post-secondary education and end up, with debt as a result of that. So we don't want to see that, continuing to happen. We have to break those cycles, and these resources and an opportunity to help us breathe.
We reached out to Mayor John Cooper's office about all of this. They said they are actively engaged in dialogue with the Urban League of Middle Tennessee. We'll have more on their reaction and what they had to say all about this coming up on News 4 at 6.